You have to have carbohydrates in order to operate at a very high level for a sustained period of time.
For sure. That's where I'm working with this triathlete coach.
Oh, you're talking to one.
Yeah, I'm
not nice for me to know.
Well, I literally just
fuck, not telling me about your life.
No, I literally it was.
What else you doing behind my back?
It happened Saturday night.
It's no big deal, right?
We were gonna talk about it this morning. I feel so disconnected now.
I'm not upset. I'm just hurt. Anyway, so you've been talking to this new guy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So he's a pretty big deal. He's a very large YouTube channel. Uh-huh. His name's Taryn. He's from overseas. But he...
Did his accent grab your attention?
Yes.
Fucker.
But his programming is incredible.
So,
and he eats a low-carb, almost ketogenic diet.
But still does that keto carbohydrate thing.
His carbs literally only revolve around his workouts.
Training.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if it's a longer, lower intensity workout, generally in the morning, first thing, fasted. No carbohydrates.
Yeah.
The carbs are for those intense, high heart rate, tempo style runs where you need that energy.
So,
because over the long endurance, I'll keep tapping into that fat.
Sure, and if you can't operate on protein and carbohydrates if you're an endurance athlete, you need the fat. Everybody knows that. But my question is the type of fats.
Well, that was the first thing I noticed in his diet is the animal fats are significantly lower.
Yeah.
More olive oils, avocados, leaner beefs. Mm-hmm. Or not leaner beefs, leaner red meats. So like a venison or an elk or
even a fillet.
A fillet, right?
Yeah, and even whenever you're using a fillet, you're not using butter. You can use some type of oil.
Mm-hmm. Basically getting, looking at a new macro split, my protein's going to go up a little bit.
Yeah.
So maybe around 200 grams or 190 grams of protein.
Mm-hmm.
About 100 grams of carbohydrates on a normal training day, and then around 120 grams of fat.
Okay.
So the fat's cut in half.
So, I mean...
adding in the carbohydrates, and then...
And you'll have to toy with that based on your body and how you do things and talking him with it.
Right.
But 200 grams of protein a day is still 40 grams of protein at 5 meals.
Yeah,
or
it's a lot of
50
food.
grams at 4 meals. That's still a lot of food.
It's a ton of food.
Still a good bit of protein. Like whenever I was training and doing 6 to 7 meals a day, they were around that 45 to 60 grams of protein per sitting.
Right.
So if I ate 6 meals a day, 6 at 6, that's 360. So 360 grams of protein. And that was pretty much where I hung out whenever I was, running some shit and doing my thing.
Yep.
And then carbohydrate-wise, same thing. But if you're eating it around training points, right? Is that whenever the carbohydrates would come into play?
Yeah, essentially.
Like the 100 grams?
So the 100 grams, that will kind of be throughout my day.
Oh, okay.
On that training day.
Those lower training days?
Lower training days. And then the days that I'll do a 200, 250, 300 grams of carbs, that's when I'm on the bike for 2 to 3 hours.
So you're going to eat 300 carbs a day?
Yes, but it's literally going to be about 30 to 40 grams of carbs per hour I'm on the bike. So I'm literally eating them while I'm on the bike.
Okay.
Because the idea now, if I do this Ironman, is I have to consume the bulk of my calories, carbs, and hydration on the bike.
On the bike, not while you're swimming or fucking running.
I got 5 hours. That's literally your goal, is for 5 hours to eat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Boy, is that a crazy concept.
I had no idea. I knew you ate and drank more on the bike because it was the most time, but these dudes are digesting 1,000 mgs of sodium per hour while on the bike.
Okay, I understand that.
I understand that. Around 40 grams of carbohydrates per hour.
Per hour?
On the bike.
How many hours are you on that bike? What's the mileage on the bike?
112 miles.
112 miles on a fucking bike.
So I think your cutoff is 6 hours.
You went 6 hours.
Yeah. So you want to come off well before that, but...
So let's say 5 hours you're on the bike, and you're going to consume 40 carbs there. So 200 carbs while on there to sustain your marathon after you're done your marathon on the bike.
Yeah.
That's after a marathon in the water. Your water marathon.
Well, it's only 2.4 in the water.
Let's do marathon in the water, which is comparable because you're in the water for definitely close to what, in 90 minutes?
Yeah, Kenny would like to see me get out of the water in 90 minutes.
So you're going to do your marathon in the water. You're going to do a marathon on the bike. 112 fucking miles on a bike is a lot.
Yeah, it's intense.
And then you're going to run a marathon after you're off the bike.
Yeah.
And you're going to consume the calories and carbohydrates, and shit while you're on the bike because it's the least intense.
The least taxing, I guess. The best opportunity to catch up.
Yeah.
Because you're not eating in the water. You're not eating a ton before you get in the water.
I mean, this is so fascinating to me because I know bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Meatheads.
Mm-hmm.
That's my fascination with anything in fitness or any sport. It just comes from bodybuilding because that's what I relate everything to. That's what I am.
Mm-hmm.
But this diet, you were keto.
Yeah.
I can't call you keto anymore.
You still can now.
I think it's a lie. I don't think it's possible to call you keto if you eat carbohydrates. I'm going to say you eat a well-balanced diet. But then it's not because there's no balance whenever you're eating all fucking fat and protein one day. There's no balance to it. That's fucking off balance.
Yeah.
So it's, I guess then it's like, oh, that's why it's called targeted keto, Seth.
Yeah.
But what I'm fascinated with is how your body operates. I'm really curious to see how you operate with it all because I know how carbohydrates are essential for endurance and training.
Yeah.
So they're not essential. I mean, you can do it without it, but it makes things a lot better, and you perform better.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna start slow this week and try to do that targeted.
Yeah, around
keto.
So the definition of targeted keto is as you're adding carbohydrates around training.
Yeah, right. Correct.
Not throughout the day, because if you eat carbohydrates throughout the day, that's a well balanced diet.
Yeah,
or a low carb diet.
Right.
However you want to phrase it, and I mean I like to keep things as simple as possible if everybody hasn't noticed. This is very similar to like a carb cycling as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're going to cycle your carbs based on your performance, based on the training for that day. Big days, more.
I'm excited too because I talked to Taryn and I was talking to Goody Beats as well because I had questions about. Because he just did that cut and everything, and I asked how his nutrition was now that he's rebounding because he still looks fucking crazy. And I told him I was training for the Ironman, and everyone recommended to not steer too far away from keto as of right now, and just to implement those carbohydrates, do the targeted thing because what they're seeing is it will kick them out of keto for like 3 hours, 4 hours. But I'll still be doing fasted workouts in the morning, which always helps me get back into keto. So I'm gonna slowly do it and see what affects me, affects my belly, affects my performance.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna fuck with you right now. I'm gonna play devil's advocate and ask a bunch of questions. Okay. So I don't give a fuck if you're in keto or not. Like I think that's a big thing with everybody for a look. A weight. Like you at this point, I can't, I'm not going to say oh, Bob's going to be fat again. In my head, Bob being fat again is like an impossibility. All right? I'm not even concerned whether you're in keto or not. I understand it's nice to have a gauge so that you understand your body more and how it functions and run your experiment, like I say with everything.
Right.
But being in keto is like kind of the last concern I would have with you, simply because we were going to run a fucking Ironman. You're going to do an Ironman. You don't run an Ironman. You do an Ironman because you swim, you bike, you fucking run. And you're doing so therefore it's like, oh, I'm keto. Motherfucker, I don't care if you're keto. I care how you finish.
Yeah.
I care about your performance during this thing. And if you want to do it at a high level, I don't believe that you go in saying I'm straight keto because I don't see anybody gnawing on a fucking ribeye on a bike.
No, you can't.
So that's why I'm like, okay, the whole concept of it is your nutrition. And we're going to use words like a keto diet, but then I add in carbohydrates and it's like it's not either one. It's your diet, your performance diet.
Right.
I don't have the vocabulary for this, but that's what I think, because I'm like, all I heard was I'm going to eat a well-balanced, I'm going to eat this for breakfast. I'm not going to have any carbohydrates. Okay, that means you had a keto breakfast, but then I had a non-keto before workout meal.
Right. Yeah.
It's no longer a keto diet or anything. I would say it's considered your program.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was watching too. It was like a day of eating from Nick Bear when he was training for his Ironman, and his first 2 to 3 meals of the day, like fasted, workout in the morning, and then his first 2 to 3 meals were keto meals. It was protein and fat.
Yeah.
And then he had his pre-workout afternoon meal. It was ground beef and white rice. And
Not a little bit of white rice either.
Not like a cup and a quarter.
Yeah.
And then dinner, like lower carb again. And then next day, long workout, more carbs during his workout, around his workout. His meals aren't heavy. None of the meals are heavy.
And he's also not a large man. He's what, like $160?
No, he's like 197, 200
shit.
pounds. Yeah.
He's a big dude.
He
then.
walks around at 205 and then like race weight like 195.
He must be way taller than I thought.
Yeah, I think he's like 6'1".
Oh,
I think he's
bitch.
taller than me.
Okay, he's big then. I thought for some reason I thought he was like 5'9", 5'10".
No, he's got to be all, because most of the dudes.
If he hears this, he's gonna be like, you fucking short bastards. He'll be so pissed.
But no, I mean it's cool to see everyone's different views and how, like you said, my diet's going to turn into my diet.
Yeah,
just like he said. He's like, I've read the research on eating a low carb or keto like diet. I've read the research on carb loading. I've read the research on this. He's like, I do a variation.
And that's like I said in the beginning. You know, you've been doing keto, and keto consists of a shitload of fat, animal fats. Everybody knows, and I just went through this with talking to Prisk and getting myself healthy.
Yeah.
Animal fats aren't the greatest for you if you're eating a bunch of other shit too.
Yeah, right.
So whenever you're then choosing your fats with what you're doing, it's like you eating a lot of animal fats, butters, things like that. The things that really aren't that great for your overall health, but somehow you're operating at such a high level, it's because you're not putting in a bunch of the other shit.
Right.
I still would love to see blood work I'd love to see the transition of somebody that did not do it and then is in keto, and what their blood work looked before and during keto. But how you operate is the most important. That functional, that fuckable and functional and fuckable.
So
that
important.
whole thing. That's like been my thing. If I don't have a fucking flat stomach, or I ain't fucking right. I'm not going to be functional and fuckable.
Last week when me and Kim started talking about changing my shit, I'm like, I am so nervous for this thing to not feel amazing every day.
My belly has to feel good.
Yes.
Like this morning, I feel like dog shit. I just feel like crap. I didn't do my cardio. I'm doing a big workout here after the podcast. Like I'm like, I don't want to work out in the morning because I want to have a good workout. I want to train hard. I'm in my shit right now. And I feel like such a pile of shit because I didn't do my AM cardio, which I do almost every fucking day.
Yep.
Just fucks with me. So like the whole functional and fuckable. Like I want to be able to fucking slap that ass and like do ninja stuff.
Yeah.
That's where that, I know it's dumb, guys, but that's where that comes from. And whenever you have that amount of animal fat and butter and you start adding carbohydrates into your system, I know it fucks with me because red meat meals always fucked with me in bodybuilding because of high carbohydrates. High fat, high animal fat, high carbohydrates mess with my belly.
Yeah.
Bubble guts, shit my pants. Whenever I use salmon or I had avocado or I have oils, belly operates completely different. It's something simple. It's just a little experiment, anecdotal, might know science-based. But for me, whenever I was training, that's how I felt. So with you, I'm like, this is all performance-based.
Yeah.
If you're not performing at a high level, doesn't matter. Like, what are you going to do? You're not going to. It's not like you're going to fucking sprout up and be massive all of a sudden. You could you'll get to the point where it's like you could drink a fucking milkshake on a Wednesday after your 26-mile fucking run. The only thing that's going to happen is it's going to fuck with your belly and be like, I don't like milkshakes.
Right.
I like the taste of it, but it's not worth it because it just, I don't care. You're not going to get fatter.
Right.
You running a fucking 20 miles is burning thousands of calories. Oh, what do you think a fucking small milkshake's going to fuck you up? No, it's just going to fuck your belly up.
I did have a whole new experience with my cheat meal this weekend. like it didn't fuck with me, like
really?
at all. And then I'm down. Like my load is on a Monday now. I'm usually up 3 or 4 pounds.
Man,
I ran that half marathon Saturday. Saturday night I ate a cheesesteak, French fries, half a pizza, bowl of ice cream, bunch of cookies. Sunday, belly was not upset, emptied out, felt great, drove back here to Pittsburgh, ate a steak last night. This morning, 200 pounds.
I mean,
like, what the fuck, dude?
This all started with Bob saying, I ran my half marathon on Saturday morning. It's like, fuck. Oh, if you run fucking half marathon, you run every day now. It's not every day, but with your programming, it's ludicrous. That's why whenever like a bodybuilder is in his shit, like he's just fucking killing it. Like Hannah last night with fucking Alvin, eating them goddamn cookies again.
Oh my God, did he go in last night?
Bro has a fucking problem. I'm done with him. I can't handle the fucking guy.
Did you watch all his stories?
I watch him so intently because I'm so fascinated with him. Because he's an athlete running. He looks great. He just he showed where he was started and where he is now.
It's incredible.
And Hannah's like, how is this possible? And I was like, okay, let me tell you something about bodybuilders. Bodybuilders are the most meticulous, most OCD motherfuckers in the game during the week.
Yep.
On their program, bro, you cannot deviate from a bodybuilder because it's so perfect. It's 8:05. I gotta eat. Everything stops at 8:05 to eat. If that's when he's supposed to eat. Oh, it's 11:05. I'm supposed to eat again. Oh, it's 2:05. Like you eat every 3 hours. Everything stops when that is, and everything's meticulous. Oh, I got to train at this time. This is when I'm training. I got to take my pre-workout here in 10 minutes. That's how I was, and that's why I was at that level that I was. Now, all the time. But when it is time for a cheat meal for a bodybuilder and they get to go ahead to eat whatever they want, oh my sweet baby Jesus. We are talking about a stupid amount of food.
Yeah.
Scary. And I'm like, that's Alvin. That's how he's doing it. Because, bro, he does not deviate all week.
No.
Bro, no fucking way. He's on his shit, on his program. Cheat meal time. Oh, bitch. Like,
bro, the dude went in.
Like, all I did was last night I told her about Fuad.
The big calorie days.
Okay. Fuad, I can't wait to have him on
That's
here.
That's an understatement.
Fuad's podcast is great. He has his thing. He's doing awesome with everything.
Yeah.
Been on it. I've known him for a while. And I can't wait to have him on here. Arm gets better. We'll do some training. We'll get some good footage together. But this motherfucker can eat so much food, it is disturbing. Like, I control myself because of the functional and fuckable thing.
Yeah.
Like, if I get too far, I'm like, I just feel all bloated and disgusting. And I'm like, I don't overindulge that much. I'm more of like a scraper. I'll scrape all day long, just skimming off the top, you know?
Yep.
But he's told me for his cheat meals, like, he's ordered from numerous places at the same time, and they get there at different times. Like, he does the Uber Eats or Grubhub or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I get this meal, and then this. I get something from here at, like, this time, and then, like, 20 minutes later, the pizza shows up, and then this. God. And I'm like, that doesn't happen. He's like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, what? How much can you eat? He's like, I will eat until I can't move. And I'm like, oh, it's out of hand.
Yeah.
And the same thing, like Juan.
Yeah.
Like, these huge, massive bodybuilders are so perfect with it during their program, and then the second it's time to eat, good Lord. Good Lord. That's Alvin. Yep. He lets go on them cookies, eats 4 or 5 fucking cookies in like a 3-4 hour period.
Well, I saw
4,000 calories.
I saw he did 2 or 3 of them during the day, and then he's like, "Oh, I forgot to tell everyone I had 4 Subway cookies with his Subway sandwich today," and then he had another one last night before bed. Another fucking My Cookie Dealer.
Unreal.
Guys, those cookies are like a fucking pound.
They're half-pound cookies. They're over 1,000 calories. Over 1,000 calories. Crazy.
But I mean, that's what I did Saturday night. It's what I've been doing for, today was 100 days.
Man.
Day 100.
What's exciting? Day 100. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the HWMF Podcast. I'm your host, Seth Feroce, here with my heterosexual life mate, Bob.
G'day.
G'day, mate. How about another shrimp on the barbie? What's up, Shane?
Hi.
You doing? Oh, look.
Oh.
You're already fucking.
Oh, the new.
Sorry. That's better right now.
Oh, I didn't put my headphones on.
See, I have a new
My
microphone.
arm's better now. I can put my
Does
headphones
it sound
on.
good now?
Yeah.
Hello.
You sound a little echoey.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think it's that. Oh, I sound a little echoey,
Yeah.
too.
God damn it.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Oh, shame with the new mic. Didn't even test it out.
I bet you this podcast is all fucked right now. This sounds echoey. Echoey.
There we go.
Is it better?
Yeah, it's way better.
Way better. Let's see, he's switching his shit now.
Echo. Did you hear that?
Nope.
Penis.
Nope, he's done. He KO'd himself. You could plug your shit back in, do it the way you had it. It looked cool at least. Like it is really important to look cool. You're good. Go ahead. Take your time. We'll wait. We'll wait.
Hi.
Yeah, that microphone sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Turn that thing off. It's fucking all the sound up. You're right. Don't take your time. Just stop. Oh man. But yeah, so I have another child. I do.
Congratulations.
Little baby boy. He came out.
RPM.
RPM. Fucking God.
No, little SJ.
Yep.
In
Seth
the house.
Jr. He came out. Let me just say that it was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everything went great.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Seth Feroce Jr. I now have to change all my paperwork to put senior. Yeah. A lot of my stuff has to get changed. Kind of a fucking problem, but it's okay. It's well worth it.
Yeah.
Maybe if he has a son, he can name it the third. Be cool, huh?
Is that how that works?
I believe so.
Or would it be the second?
No, the third. Senior, junior, the third.
So it skips 2?
No, junior is the second, you jerk off.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, like RG3.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
right. Hey, my mic works.
Good job.
Yeah, now
Thanks.
it's louder than us.
I turned it down a little bit.
But, yeah, so he came out. He came out at, I think it was like 5:35.
On Friday?
Thursday.
Or Thursday, yeah.
He was 8 pounds, 4 ounces, 20.5 inches long. No red hair. It's a little darker. Looks like it might have a red tint to it, like an amber tint, but it's on the darker brown side. Yep, came out, and he is healthy as can be. Big baby. He's not a tiny baby.
He looks large.
8.4 pounds, 20.5 inches.
It's big.
That was in 5 foot tall Hannah. And like, he's a big boy. He came out, and the doctor was like, okay, big boy. I'm like, oh, man. All right. Now, Hannah had the C-section, okay? She had the C-section because her sister had big-time complications during her birthing process. Whenever she was having the baby and had to have an emergency C-section.
Sure.
Her son, big boy as well. Hannah, very tiny girl. I feel very good about myself when we have sex. Let's put it that way. Yeah. But she had a big fear of this whole process, and she didn't like it because her sister had some serious complications. Her mom died when she was younger. All these things that kind of, they put a different feeling inside of you, and so she wanted to have the C-section. We were asked like 75 fucking times in the hospital why, and then when the baby came out, the nurse was like, "Hey, it was a good call. Baby's head's fucking huge. Yeah. Seth has a big head." Okay, here's the gig, though. These doctors and nurses in labor and delivery and operating nurses and doctors in an operating room. Okay, a C-section is one of the wildest fucking things you'll ever see. Walking into that fucking room was crazy. Like, I got my arm cut open. Like, that's my arm. I walked in. And Hannah was strapped down on a fucking table, like belly out, naked from the waist down. Obviously, she had the gown on. The screen's up, like this thing over top of her from her bottom of her chest up to her head, like all there.
Yeah.
And then like her arms are strapped down and legs open because they got to get in there and get the baby out. Bro, it looked like a fucking torture chamber. It was heavy. I'm getting ready to walk in, okay? I'm like, here I come. I get to see my son be born. I'm so excited. The lady comes and gets me, and we're standing outside the operating room, and I'm like, oh man. She's like, are you ready? And I'm like, yeah. I get a glimpse of what's going on inside. My eyes got wide as fuck. She's like, you cool? And I'm like, hold on a second. I'm like, Seth? In my head, I'm saying, you got to get your fucking shit together, dude.
Get it together.
Breathe. Let's go. You got to get together. I walked in, and there's like fucking 15 people in there. I see her strapped down. She's starting to freak out because she has crazy anxiety. Mm-hmm. And I come in, and I'm like, holy fuck. This is way different than what I thought it was going to be. Yeah. My heart is fucking racing. She's numb from the waist down. All of a sudden, she gets this crazy headache, and she's like telling me her head hurts and this and that, and she's going to vomit because like the medicine and her anxiety, all this stuff. And the anesthesia people were right behind me. So I'm right by her head. And like they're like, all right, we're going to start. And I'm like, man, I just fucking walked in the door.
Yeah,
like, holy fuck.
Like, give me a minute.
Slice her the fuck open. They slice her open. And like her body's moving. Like the bottom of her body's moving. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, you guys, what's going on down there? They're pulling the fucking baby out. They got to cut you open and pull the baby out.
Yeah, so you're moving.
Moving. It was fucking intense. I'm going to say this. Those people in that fucking operating room, labor and delivery nurses, doctors, you are bad motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You are some serious bad bitches and bad motherfuckers. It was intense, dude.
Yeah.
I get goosebumps thinking about it.
I got it right now, like crazy.
I've never seen a person in a more vulnerable position than I saw her in. Mm-hmm. And those doctors were cool. They were smiling. They were excited. Baby came out. They were all happy. Baby's crying. They weighed the baby, take care of it. The way they fucking handled their shit in that room, I was amazed. Top fucking notch. Incredible.
It's insane.
So they bring the baby over. They show it through the screen. Like there's this little clear thing. You got the big curtain thing and then like a screen there. They show it. This fucking kid's nuts are hanging off his ass. His nuts are bigger than mine, by the way. They're fucking massive.
Nice.
Massive testicles. They look like mine do right now as a shriveled up atrophied testicle bodybuilder. They're huge balls. Dick's almost there, though. Still got a little bit on him. So they get him out. They're all excited, like big baby. You know, I'm like, man, because you know you wouldn't expect it from Hannah being 5 foot tall, 100 pounds when she started.
Right.
So then they hand me the baby and they start hooking, sewing, cleaning her back up, taking care of everything, and she's still moving a little bit. I'm like, fuck me, it's like a torture chamber. I'm watching. I don't know what's going on the other side.
Yeah.
Then take the baby away from me. Okay, Dad, it's time to go. We're going to finish up. It'll be about another 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I get up. I'm walking out the room, and our doctor, who's a bad bitch, she's fucking awesome. She looks over, and she's like, all right, we'll see you later. And I look back at her, and I see Hannah filleted open. And I'm like, yep. Just walked out. The nurse followed me out. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm good, dude. That was fucked up. Like, sliced the fuck open. Saw it. Looked at it. Saw the big fucking ball. And like, and the doctor's like, okay, we'll see you later. All nice and smiley. And I'm like,
I'll see you later. Like when someone's at your home doing like some drywall repair. Hey, we'll see you later. We'll be finished up when you get home.
Listen.
Okay.
I fucking glanced over and saw it. I have an imprint of that image in my fucking head. I still see it right now. I'm going to relive it. I relive it all the time because it was so fucking intense. And then I get back in the room. I'm like, I'm sitting there in this empty fucking room, like, oh my God, like this completely different experience than I've ever had in my life. And then, nurse comes over. One nurse, she comes out and she's like, congratulations. She's all smiles and everything. And she must have noticed that I just had this fucking wild look on my face. She's like, is everything okay? And I was like, okay. I was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
I was like, that was fucking nuts. She's like, it was beautiful. It was so wonderful. Everything went so smoothly. I'm like, smoothly? That was the fucking craziest thing I've ever seen. I didn't even know what was going on. She's like, you're not supposed to. Your job is to be dad and take care of her and the baby. And I'm like, I was like, listen, this was nuts. And she's like, it was so great. I'm like, so this was a good one. She's like, this was one of our best C-sections in months. She's like, it was so beautiful. And I'm like, what's a not so beautiful one look like? She's like, it gets crazy in there. I'm like, it wasn't crazy in there? She's like, no, everybody was good. Hannah's vitals looked great. Everything. The baby came right out. I'm like, so bad shit happened. She's like, yes. Mm-hmm. And right there, I was like, oh my God, those people in there that I'm giving all these accolades to were in like a perfect scenario C-section.
Yeah.
They've been in some serious, intense motherfucking moments where mom might die, baby might die. Mm-hmm. Those people, I give credit to every person that works in the healthcare industry that's doing what they do. You motherfuckers are bad sons of bitches. Bad sons of bitches. It was so intense.
I'm still getting goosebumps. It's insane.
Bro.
I can't even imagine.
I get excited about a hardscape. Oh, look at this. Let's we're going to put a new patio down. We're going to pour some concrete. That's difficult to do. It's not easy. It takes a craft. It takes a skill. And the guy doing it typically has a chew or a fucking smoke hanging out the side of his mouth. He's eating a hoagie after dinner and he just, after work, and he's a rough dude, but he's perfect at what he does. Best hardscape guy in the game. Same type of concept. These hardworking motherfuckers just in different industries. Yeah. It was incredible to see. Incredible. That's why we have the slogans that we do. Be a hardworking motherfucker. You don't got problems, just more work to do. This applies to everybody in life. Every single fucking industry, everywhere I see it, the more I continue to pay attention to it, the more I see and the more I experience in life. There are so many badass motherfuckers in this world. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's incredible.
And such good people. That we were at McGee down in Pittsburgh. Outstanding facility.
Yeah.
There's people there. You look online. There's people like, oh, they're just a baby factory and this and that. It's a women's hospital, McGee Women's Hospital, UPMC. The people, every single fucking nurse and doctor that we dealt with there, for the 3 days we were there, outstanding, incredible people, good people. It was awesome.
That's great, man.
Couldn't have. I was so proud I had my shirt on, HWMF, when the baby was born.
Yeah.
We go up to the fucking floor, and the nurse looks at it, and she's like, HWMF. She's like, she just kind of laughed, and she's like, my husband would love that shirt. I'm like, most husbands do love this shirt.
Yeah.
But I just, I feel really good about everything. It's great. Hannah's healthy. Baby's healthy. Great experience with everybody. And, yeah. It just reiterates everything of just being a hardworking motherfucker of everybody at their job. No matter what you're doing, whatever you are doing for a living, you can impact a ton of people by just being a hardworking, good motherfucker. That's all these people were. All of them were such good people, working hard, making me feel special. That's the best thing you can do. Mm-hmm. It was radiating. It was awesome. Awesome.
It's awesome, dude. So baby's home, Hannah's home.
Yeah, I was down in the city too. City's okay.
Yeah, I saw you strolling around down there.
Yeah, I was walking out. I had to get out of the fucking hospital room. I don't do well in closed rooms for too long. Mm-hmm. So I went out and got some food for Hannah. Cool. Cities are fun. Mm-hmm. They are. They're nice to visit for me.
A good visit.
Good visit's not a problem, Mike, because I was going down there. Lots of restaurants. I love to eat. Mm-hmm. There was all kinds of stuff.
Was there activity? Like people were eating?
People were out. During the week. Yeah. Like on Friday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people were out. There's a place called Stacked. It's a burger spot. Mm. You go there, Shane?
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They had a cool outdoors. They had a cool outside setup. Mm-hmm. People were sitting there. Some people had masks on still walking around, but not many. Mm-hmm. People recommended them when you go into businesses. But then you'd go in and see nobody wearing them. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, right.
A lot of the workers still wear them, but not many of the people going into person. Yeah, customers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, restaurants were cool, but it just doesn't have the same smell as the country.
Yeah, no way.
Nope, doesn't have the same smell. Different
sounds.
Yeah, much different. It's just a different spot.
Yeah,
but it was awesome to visit. I do want to make more of a point to go to the city to just enjoy it because there is a lot of cool shit down there.
Yeah,
a lot of cool stuff. I understand why people live in cities. I do get it. I don't understand how people don't want to cut any grass, but I understand the city.
I get it. I mean, if your job's downtown, like, and living up like downtown, you can walk or bike to work, and I mean, there is a convenience factor with being around all the shit down there.
If I worked in the city, I'd probably live up in Cranberry, Wexford, something like that.
I feel like
Gibsonia is nice.
I feel like I'd have a place like downtown close to my work, and then like maybe like a second spot. Like
you'd have to fucking no, Bob, you wouldn't. Okay, no.
Like I go to the other spot on the weekends. Maybe not. I don't know. I thought that's maybe how some people do stuff downtown.
People with kids don't do that. No, they don't. No. Pittsburgh's not a huge city, but it's. My one buddy lives in a sick apartment down there, though. Yeah. My friend was telling me about it. Fucking laid out spot.
I guess my biggest thing to get past would be paying a premium for a 1-bedroom apartment. Like that's where it would just fuck with me mentally.
Yeah.
Because I look what I get for 55 acres in Bell Township, and I'm like, yeah,
I could fucking.
And like that might go up getting a 300 square foot 1-bedroom.
I'd probably say down in Pittsburgh, I don't know. You could probably get like a 3-bedroom fucking laid out condo apartment for, what do you think, Shane? Around probably like $4,000. $4,000 a month. Like sick, like top shelf shit. I'd probably say something around there.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 to 4. I mean, those are big time doctors, fucking lawyers, or people in healthcare executives. I mean, and it's not bad actually. You know, probably around that price would probably be around like $750,000 for $4,000 a month. You know, depending on taxes and things like that, probably be around $750,000, something like that.
Yeah, I used to have friends that lived across from PNC Park, and they can watch games from the penthouse area, and I think it was around $4,000.
Around $4,000 a month. Yeah, that's probably what I'd say. $1 million is roughly $5,000 a month, something like that. A little over, right? I think if I'm doing math right, yeah, around that, roughly $5,000-6,000 a month, probably 6.
Yeah, I think it's
something like that. Yeah. But either way, it's I'd expect if you're making $300,000-500,000 a year, and that's the way you want to live, that's what you do, or live in $1 million house in suburbs.
Burbs.
Or I like the grass. It's my thing.
I like cutting it and seeing it.
I like the lines.
How about a fucking tree falls down the one weekend I go away?
So
and the weekend you're not fucking home.
I'm not there.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, like fucking.
What the fuck? She put
no
that
storms,
up.
no like.
She put that up, and I'm like, I was like, did something happen I didn't know about, like back home? And then I'm like, I once I saw it, I immediately texted her. I was like, hey, I'll come over if you don't have to. Please do not break the chainsaw out, Kim.
Right.
Don't start that fucker up and start cutting. I do not want that to kick on you. Nothing. I was like, I'll come over. Like, we're supposed to be home. I'll come over early afternoon and cut that bitch up for you.
Yeah.
She's like, Mike and Pat are already here. And I'm like, oh, my God.
Well, tell them the same thing I just said.
I told him, I said, tell them to be careful, please. I was like, I know Show's not running it. I know he's definitely supervising and moving things.
For sure.
But, yeah.
Yeah, thankfully they were able to get over there.
Fucking huge tree right down the middle of your driveway.
Well, like that, she's telling me.
Did it hurt the driveway?
No.
Oh, thank God.
I thought about that instantly. I was like, is this fucking
I could
dented
imagine,
the driveway?
I could imagine you would have rather had it fall on one of your vehicles, like her vehicle or your truck.
Yeah.
Then fucking put a massive hole through your driveway with a branch.
Yeah, I'd say if it was her car or my truck, yes. If it was any other vehicle at the home,
not
no.
Good. No, fuck that.
But she was texting me all this stuff, and she showed me the chainsaws in the back of the side-by-side. I was like, hey. If they have questions about like starting it or operating, I was like, just call first before you try to start them. And then nothing happened, and then she's like, hey, any secrets to getting the bigger one started? I'm like, yes. I was like, start it right the first time, or you're going to flood that fucking bitch, and then it's not going to start.
Yep.
She's like, well, it's not starting. They keep pulling. I'm like,
stop.
I was like, use the small one.
Yep. No, yeah.
But there is like an art to starting a chainsaw.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I love my chainsaw. I love chainsaws. I like chainsaws and lawnmowers and weed whackers. Mm-hmm. I like all lawn equipment actually. Like I'm gonna buy a new lawnmower for the new lawn, and I haven't decided on what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna be super particular.
Please do, because I saw a couple other like John Deere options that I didn't look at before I got my Kubota. Bro, they're on a different level.
There's a John Deere place right out the road, not too far. I'm kind of like, I think I'm going to take a gander over there.
Bro, their zero turns are like
the actual John Deeres, not the Home Depot John Deere.
Right.
Yeah.
Their zero turns look like a full-blown tractor, but it's not. It's still a zero turn.
Yes.
It's incredible. Like the pieces on my Kubota that I think are not cheap, but
yeah, watch that fucking verbiage over there.
Not cheap,
bud.
but they I don't know, it bounces around, and where the John Deere looks much more rigid and strong.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a phenomenal zero turn. I can't.
Yeah,
bitch.
I was gonna say you watch your tongue.
Yeah.
That fucking Kubota's nasty.
It was a really cool picture of
it's
a John Deere.
just because it's new, Bob.
Yeah.
It's like a new set of tits. You're like, oh, tits. You're like, oh, it's okay. It's honest. Shut up. No, I'm gonna be particular about it. I want, yeah. So I did the John Deeres where I was eyeing them
They're
up.
sick.
Couple people also. It's crazy how people with super nice lawns still they're not John Deere or Kubota. Skags are big too.
Skags are big.
Yeah, people love them.
I even saw a few like bigger commercial grade hustlers that people really like too.
I'm not going Hustler.
No.
I have mine. I'm gonna prefer a Kubota or a John Deere. Kind of got to get on it, sit on it. I want to see some blades that it's cut. Gonna take a look at it.
Yep.
I'm gonna be particular.
Yeah.
You're gonna spend some big fucking money on a mower.
Yeah. Are you gonna get the thing that like
the pull behind to make sure it stripes?
Yeah. Striper?
I don't know if you could put a striper on a zero turn. I believe you can.
I think you can.
I think you can. I haven't looked into that. I honestly, I think about it, but I never looked into it. Just because if I look into it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Put it this way. In my head, I'm talking myself out of it. That's why I have not looked in to see if you can put them on there.
I'll look it up.
Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that.
I'll let you know that you need it. Or when we go look at them, I'll just have them put in the paperwork.
God damn it. Oh, no, yeah. It's good.
Yeah, you can.
Thanks, Shane.
Yep.
Fuck. I figured you could. You could do anything with them things.
Fuck yeah, you can.
I know. I definitely will. Fuck yeah. All right. I have to transition here. Gentleman from over the pond sent us. Are these aren't Funko Pops?
Those are Funko Pops.
These are Funko Pops, but he painted them himself.
Yeah.
He painted them. A gentleman, what was his name? Jimmy down the road? Fuck, I can't remember his name. Either way, everybody that's not watching, this gentleman sent us these Funko Pops, and they're little action figurines that are probably about, I mean, this is a good 7 inches tall, huh? No, it's more like 3, 2.
They're 3 inches.
They're 3 inches. There you go, Shane. 3 inches tall. They are figurines with giant heads, little bodies of Bob and myself. I mean, that's kind of like my pee-pee. But no, they are figurines of Bob and myself here. Bob's is stellar. I have to say that I'm very impressed with yours.
You know, it's even the color jeans I would have chose.
I know, the light color. The
white shirt.
White shirt, white jeans, the Jordans.
Yep.
Your stash is phenomenal.
You even got my shadow because I usually have a shadow.
Yep. And then I'm over here with dark blue jeans, black boots, and red shirt.
Yep.
The beard.
You look great in red.
I look great in red when I have paler skin. In the summertime, I'm red. I don't tan very well.
It's like red on red.
Yeah, it doesn't work. You can't do that. Not a Ferrari.
Or a lobster.
Good point, Shane.
Good
I was
one.
going for more of a high end, but I'm high end seafood too.
Yeah, lobsters are high end.
Yeah, I'll go high end seafood.
For a bottom feeder.
Oh, what a great description. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'll take it.
Good color in the hair. Little red.
I do have a little tent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Little SJ. We were, you know, that motherfucker, right whenever we were in there, we were doing all the polls of what SJ was going to have, red hair.
Yeah,
you know, da-da-da. Bro, right before she was going in, we're talking like 15 minutes before she went in, I was like, you know what? She's like, what? And I'm like, he might come out with like dark hair, be Italian as fuck looking.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God. Because her dad, Italian.
Holy
My
fuck.
dad, Italian. 100% Italians.
Yeah.
On both sides. And we're over here, oh, he's going to be red hair, pale skin. And then we're like, hold the fuck on. There's a strong chance this kid's going to come out with dark hair and Italian as fuck features.
Yep.
Sure enough, came out, dark brown hair, Italian as fuck features. I was like, no shit.
That hair could potentially like be black.
Be dark.
Yeah.
Dark.
Jake.
There was an Indian baby that was in there. The Indian family was they were like diagonal to our room, like across the hallway. This fucking baby had thick black hair. Like, I mean, bro.
Head of hair.
Bro, this hair started in the middle of the fucking forehead of this baby.
No shit.
Thick fucking hair.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's gotta be like an Indian thing, right?
I would think so.
Like an ethnicity thing of that, because there was not one baby in that whole fucking nursery that had a head of hair like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was unreal. I couldn't believe the amount of hair on this fucking kid's head. Like, never going bald. No fucking way. No way.
Dense.
Bro, like the whole thing, you know how like you go to the barber and you see the line up?
Yeah.
Like all the way around? That was this baby.
Yeah.
Fucking
Came out lined up.
oh, stupid amount of hair. Like inches long.
Mm-hmm.
Not like, oh, like little baby hairs. No, fucking inches long on
Long
this thing
hair.
head. Yeah. I wish I could have seen it when it came out, like how like all fucking shit all over its head and what it looked like. I mean, bro, it was that crazy.
So like my hair is pretty dark.
Yeah.
I was bleach blonde hair from birth till like 3 or 4 years old.
So was I.
Like curly white locks.
Oh,
for,
yeah.
For 3 or 4 years.
That's what my mom said with me whenever we look back.
Yeah.
Blonde.
Yep. Like bleach blonde, white.
How about whenever I was a kid, everybody said I looked like my mom because I had light hair, light skin, like my mom, the whole fucking German, Irish, Scottish shit. And then now I look just like my dad.
I got the same thing this weekend.
Right.
I lost the weight now.
Look just like him.
My grandmother was over, haven't seen her since Christmas, and like she saw like the side of my face. She's like, "You have your dad's jawline." Like they saw my dad. I was like, "It's the stash. I lost the weight. I now look like my dad."
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I look just like him. I saw the picture when we posted. I was like, okay.
Great picture,
There's
you
the
guys,
fucking,
by the way.
Oh, he was fucking pumped. I hold that shit. I take my family heritage pretty serious.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like all my family heritage. I'll rephrase that here. I take how my dad raised me.
Yeah.
And the person I am today. I take that incredibly serious.
Yep.
I take that because he's the reason. He and my mom are the reason I am the way I am. My mom's the reason I have this huge heart, have such compassion for life, and my dad is the reason that I'm intense and like to work a lot. Great combo. Mm-hmm. Now that I have a son, I was passing those traits on to my daughters because I didn't know if I was ever going to have a son. Adeline is very, very similar to me, so she's carrying that pretty strong. But the fact that I have a son to carry on that is very important to me, and he is like, bro, over the moon. He was so excited to come over.
Bro, your dad looks awesome right now. I don't know what it is. Like he just looks.
Oh, he was so excited. My mom said he was so fucking pumped. So excited to get that picture.
Yeah.
3 generations in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, dude, it's giving me goosebumps.
He's so pumped. And it means a lot to me. So,
That's so cool.
Yeah. Take it. I take that, you know, how he's raised me. And now that I get to pass that on, like, I'm very glad Adeline has that. And she always will. And she'll carry it on for sure. But she'll have the name of another gentleman. And their son or daughter will have the name of his family.
Right.
That's how it works. And I think that, I don't know, I don't want that to be a lost tradition. I think you should take your last name very serious. You should take it and make sure that people know when they hear your last name that there's a certain standard to it. And mine is going to be work. That's how I take it. My dad, he's a bit of an asshole at times. But there's one thing that, you know, with him, man, he's he's gonna work really hard, and he's probably gonna bust your balls and make you laugh and have a good time. He's a good guy. And there's not one time that man hasn't done what he could for his family. Mm-hmm. A lot to be said for people like that. Lot. Man, little babies, fuck. Hannah's on it too.
Yeah.
First night we were home, we came home on Saturday. So first night, Saturday, like, she's up so quick. Like, she hears that baby fucking move. Boom. Pops up. And the only time it was the 5 o'clock feeding is on Sunday morning whenever he started fussing. And I was like, no, you lay down, I'll get him. And she's like, okay. You know, she's had her cut on her. She's had major surgery.
Yeah.
So I get up and I take care of everything. That was like the only time I had to wake up, like, and actually wake up and do things. I wake up every time. That was it. Last night, dude, she's up with that baby. Mm-hmm. She gets him, takes care of him. I'm like, you good? And she's like, oh, yeah, I got it. Okay. She is in love. So cool to watch.
It's so cool to see that happen. Just the motherly instincts, just instant.
She's like, he's the cutest baby ever. And I'm like, yes, he is.
You're going to say that when he's 18, 30, 40, 50?
She goes, I completely understand why moms are like that, why their sons and daughters are the cutest things in the world, even if they are ugly as sin. I'm like, yeah, babe, it's you. It's yours.
Yep.
She's like, because it's really cool. It's good for our home, and we're very fortunate that and blessed that he's healthy. There's no complications. I couldn't imagine there being one.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's so incredible what a baby does for a family. You know, like I see it. Like that's why I went home this weekend. I met my nephew for the first time, my sister's son, and just seeing my dad and my mom like holding a baby again. And because my mom is just like, she's a mom. She's the epitome of a mother. Like, the baby's crying, she picks it up, it stops crying instantly. She's calm. She's soothing.
Yeah.
The kid could scream for 4 hours, and she's like, "Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
He's fine. He's not hurt. He's full."
Fill his belly up.
Yep. And I'm like,
kid could be fat as fuck. I'm gonna fill his belly up again.
And my dad, he loves kids so much. Like, to see it light up on his face, and he gets so excited about, like, he's like, "Oh, maybe he'll be my new racing buddy." He's always hoping one of us like just loves NASCAR and wants to go to every race and all this stuff. And it's so cool, the energy it brings back to a family that either has kids that are already grown up, or
you know,
it's the first one of the family. And
so they are a lot of work, and they're intense, and like you said, I think that it brings a lot of life and love to a family, and you just hope that it stays that way. Mm-hmm. Don't let your personal feelings get involved. You see a lot of it too, like where young people get pregnant, have a baby, and then they split up, and there's a young baby that's no longer has both parents together. That's tough.
It is.
It's tough. If you're going to have a baby, make sure that you're going to love that person. You're going to be with them for a while.
Yep. Stick
around. Live through it. It's a little rough. So, yeah. Good people. Mm-hmm. Good things.
Yep.
Good times. Good times. Oh, man. No, Hannah was, she's excited. She had a Corona Seltzer.
Yeah.
Which are pretty tasty. I bought a 12-pack of them. Mm-hmm. They're pretty good. You could slam those fucking things down on a hot summer day at a barbecue.
Yeah.
I hate to sound like a little bit of a, I'd say lesser of a man, but I would fucking sling those bitches back.
Yeah.
Throwing cornhole out in the sun, I would drink those fucking things all day long.
I feel like I'd use them as a mixer.
I now know. Okay, Nick from Nick Strength and Power.
Yeah.
He loves White Claws.
Yeah.
And I always made fun of him in my head. I'm like, bro, what are you doing drinking White Claws? And he jokes about himself drinking White Claws. Bro, I can't make fun of the dude ever again. No. Nobody can. They're delicious.
Yeah.
They're so easy on the belly. You can slam those bitches back. I took one down yesterday, right after cutting the grass and doing all that. I had Emmy go grab me one. Sitting out there in my boots, all fucking sweaty and shit. Got a flannel on, and I'm fucking hammering a Corona Seltzer. It was delicious.
There's another kind as well. There's another Corona kind. This dude fucked up and got those instead of the seltzers.
Oh yeah,
which aren't keto friendly.
No, they're high in
the
sugar.
Yeah,
they're high in sugar. No, there's Trulies, White Claws, Corona Seltzer, Bud Light Seltzer. I heard the Bud Lights are really good too. But if I go to a barbecue outside all day, super sunny day, to be honest, we're being a couple of strong men here. I'm not going to drink beer. All day long drinking, light on the belly, more room for food, functional fuckable.
How many do I need?
A lot. Dude.
Like how many do I need for a buzz?
I drank, they're 4.5, the Coronas are 4.5%.
So
the
like a beer?
Trulies are 5.
Okay.
They're both really good.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a White Claw yet. They didn't have them at the distributor. But dude, Nick, whenever he wants to get all toasted, he puts vodka in them. He adds vodka to it.
That's what I do.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But dude,
Hate vodka.
I
hate it.
I'd probably say you could probably drink 10 of them pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
Light on the belly.
Yeah.
I slammed it in fucking 3 minutes.
I mean,
2
like,
minutes.
how many do I need to get a good buzz going? Like,
I don't know. I haven't drank enough.
maybe 5 plus.
I went from those, and then I had a couple beers with dinner.
Nice
IPAs.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I miss beer.
I love beer.
Yeah.
Like we grilled steaks last night, some chicken, and I was like, I cracked open. I got the, what is it? Oh fuck. Green. They're West Coast.
Green Flash.
Green Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cracked open. I got a variety pack of those.
Mm-hmm.
They had a hazy IPA. Fucking delicious.
Yeah, I like those.
I like those are evening beers for me. I can't drink them during the day.
I like the West Coast IPAs because they're lighter.
Yeah.
Like where the East Coast, they're like malty or they put the lactose in there.
Yeah, I
as
don't
well,
like it.
The creamy.
No, again, the functional thing is big with me. In the summertime, I have to feel light in the belly. Functional, fuckable. I want to go throw some cornhole, run with the kids, jump in the pool, all that. My alcohol consumption relates back to my functionality. Does that happen in everybody else's head? Because I don't want to. If I drink 5 beers, I'm kind of weighted down. So I guess
I hate nothing more than the feeling of like being overly full and like I can't move or like maybe Kim wants to get it on later and now I'm all fucked up.
There's nothing like fucking. You know how fun it is to have really fucking tuned up sex at like 5, 7 p.m. somewhere in there when you've been outside fucking kind of partying all day.
Yep.
Like a cool barbecue. Nothing like it.
I enjoy
Makes
that.
me feel young again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little sunburn. A little
yeah.
like.
Oh.
Yeah.
So much fucking fun. That's great.
I had a whole thing play out just now.
I felt
it's like I was there.
I kind of felt the same shit. I'm like, oh man, fuck yeah, summer's awesome. I can't wait to get fucked up on a Saturday and have sex in the bathroom somewhere at your house or something. It's gonna be great. And I kind of felt like, oh man, if I have a summer party, Bob's gonna be fucking in my bathroom and be like, it's well worth it. You got to do it though. If it's at the time, it's the time.
Hey man, second floor bedroom.
You're good,
Sweet.
dude.
Oh man, I am so excited for summer parties.
I fucking love them. That's the shit about the coronavirus and all the shit going on. They go media going back and forth. Fuck it. I'm done. I don't care. I'm gonna shake your hand. I'm gonna hug you. I won't lick you. I don't want parties. Fuck it. Let's go. Open it back up. It's not gonna happen. It's a hoax. Yeah, fuck it. I want it all.
Me too.
And if that's one of the reasons, moving further away from the city, out in the country, moving even further out there, give me my shit. Fuck you. I want to hang out with my friends and do fun shit. Got my own little spot. Yeah, cool parties. Go ahead. Yeah.
We made the New York strips last night.
From where?
From Snake River.
Ooh.
I didn't get those last time.
I feel like I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I feel like such a fucking cunt.
What happened?
The Ketavore couple.
Yeah.
They hooked us up with the Alpine Butcher, his butcher from up there.
Yeah.
They reached out and I didn't get back to him. Apparently, the Alpine Butcher is fire.
Really?
Like they're a hometown butchery. Butchery's not a word. Kind of like a yard barbery. But we're going to go with it. Anyway.
Someone tagged me in, like, the name of their company was, like, Yard Barber.
No, it's fucking not.
I swear to God. I don't know if it was his own or it was, like, one he saw. I swear to God.
Somebody else. I thought, like, a yard barbery.
There's no way I'm going to be able to find it now.
They're yard barbers. They're no longer. You can't call somebody a grass cutter. They're yard barbers.
Yard barber.
Lining it up.
Yep.
How cool. You know what my favorite part about cutting the grass is? Fresh motherfucking lines with the weed whacker. I love getting a fucking edge on a good curve. Whenever I nail that bitch, flip it upside down, there's nothing like it. And then it's just like fucking, it's like a flat top. I feel like when I'm doing it, I pretend that I am a barber and I'm giving somebody a flat top.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think about that too.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to good tunes.
Uh-huh.
Cutting that bitch.
Yep.
Yep. Zipping around there. I love it. Love it. Yard barbers. But anyway, the Ketovore couple.
Yeah.
And the Alpine Butcher. Got to get some meats. They said their meats, they will do anything you want. So if anybody's listening, go check them out. They're on Instagram. Apparently they're fire. But you had Snake River Farms.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah?
You guys were all raving about the New York strips.
Oh, yeah, they're bone-in New York
That
strips.
was the best cut I've got from them.
Yeah. I'm excited to order from Alpine because I'm going to do it. I get one red meat meal a week. I'm not going to skimp on this bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to go all in.
Yeah.
Also, everybody at Wolf's Fish, Seth Feroce 10, still available. Seth Feroce 10, 10% off. You can go on Wolf's Fish, all your seafood needs. There you go, 10% off. On to Alpine Butcher. I get to eat red meat once a week. I got to get something good. Got to get some tasty shit. And we're not going out to eat anytime soon with little baby SJ. I don't think Hannah. I think as the hours tick by, she becomes more and more attached to him. So I got to order some fresh steaks for the weekend.
So Kim was with Pat and Mike and Amanda and Kate. They went to
Eddie V's.
Went to Eddie V's.
Oh,
right?
yeah. How was that? I didn't get the lowdown yet.
They had an outstanding dinner.
Did Brandon look like a dick with his mask on?
Brandon did have a mask on.
Yeah.
You know, just following protocol. But
it's like a condom with a hole in it. That's what those masks are.
Right.
Worthless.
Yep. But no, they had an awesome dinner. It was a little bit of a limited menu.
What?
A little bit of a scaled back menu.
Why?
Just because they had to do every other table and every other seat. So they physically can't have...
Oh, bitch. So you mean like we're talking half the people in there, too?
50% capacity.
50%, yeah.
Suck my dick.
Right.
These fucking cocksucking
bastards.
No, Texas is open.
Yeah. But no, took
Wolf.
care of them as usual and vice versa. But Brandon said that he was talking with the managers and everything, and the amount of business they've gotten from this podcast apparently is a bit out of control.
What?
Yes.
Get out of here.
So much so that they want to have all of us in, the four of us and our significant others, and treat us to a dinner.
Oh, man.
And do some nice shit for us.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're like, once the baby's not so new and Hannah and Seth can get out with you guys, they're like,
that's really nice of them.
Like, we want to treat you guys to a night.
We're still going to tip them and everything.
Fuck,
we'll probably
yeah.
not get away
We'll
with
probably
that. Pay for the dinner.
We'll probably end up paying for the dinner too.
Yeah, no, I don't.
It's just what we do.
I don't mind that. That would be absolutely. I love feeling special. I will take a bottle of champagne. Fucking right. I'll take that off your hands, no problem.
Yeah.
You want to throw the Macallan M on the table too? I'll drink that too.
Yeah, put it there.
But
I'll try it.
I'll try it. But it is outstanding. They are. It just goes back to what we were talking about good people and outstanding service and what they do and how they treat everybody. Everybody that has went there, the way that you all as customers have treated them, is just as important.
Yep.
And they like that shit, obviously, because they hear a lot of it, and they are exquisite at their jobs. I think Eddie V's is the best restaurant in Pittsburgh. Everybody else, Eddie V's, all around the country that you guys go to as well, keep treating them very well. It goes a long way of being a good person. It goes a long way for how they treat you as well.
Especially the service industry. There's so many shitty fucking customers.
I just learned about margins in restaurants.
Yeah.
I just started learning about it because I didn't know how small margins were with some restaurants. They don't have very big margins.
No.
They operate on anywhere from anywhere from like 14 to 22%. You get up into the high teens and into the 20s of profit margins for a business. That's what we're talking about.
A big restaurant, yeah.
Yeah, it's not very high for anybody running a business. If you operate at 40% profit margins, you're a fucking crazy profitable company. Insane. Businesses like these restaurants, and people think like now that small businesses got hammered from coronavirus, and why I'm such a fucking ignorant cocksucker is saying these motherfucking dickhead politicians shutting the country down. 40% of small businesses get hit like this. They've gone out of business in certain states. I think in California, I think it was somewhere around 40%. 40% of small business went out of fucking business.
Yeah.
It's because they operate at 10, 14, 20%.
Yeah, how do you want them to rebound?
They can't rebound because they don't have that. And that's why, if these small businesses in your communities that make them strong like this, I think it was 40% of restaurants, small business-owned restaurants. I think that's what it was. I got to look into the statistics with that, but I found out about these small profit margins. It's crazy.
Well,
so
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they're smaller. The smaller the restaurant is, just because of not ordering
everything.
volume and not having.
So, and that's even saying that some of them might operate at 8%. You operate at 8% profit margins. That's not very good. That means one bad week, one bad month will fuck you up. Three months of no business, you're fucked. So, but Eddie V's outstanding. In any restaurant that you do enjoy, any high-end steakhouse, I will say, I love Eddie V's. The way they treat us there in Brandon, he's the best server that we've ever had, hands down. He's outstanding. There's one.
Yeah, he even got Kate gluten-free crab fried rice. Bro, that's one of the most fire fucking sides they do, and she could never have it because she needs to eat gluten free, and made her so cool.
Yeah, I thank all of you for treating them and going down there and
for sure,
and just keeping everybody in business. That's outstanding. That's awesome, and thank you to them for delivering on their end and not fucking up.
Yep.
Just doing what they do and just killing the game and treating everybody that walks in there well, with respect, and just exciting. It's a big night out. Go spend a fucking couple $100 on a dinner. It's a fucking big deal.
Yep.
It's awesome. Make it special. Make me feel like it's well worth it. I'm a foodie. I'm a fat guy. I'm here getting all fired up about food. My mouth's dry as fuck.
I was so jealous Saturday night. I'm like, you fucking,
Dickheads.
Kim's texting me. I was like, you bitch.
Bastard.
I was like, don't you dare go there and have a good time.
All I saw, whenever I was scrolling through and I saw somebody had an old fashioned, I was like, damn it.
That's what I got jealous about.
The old fashioned.
Oh, they're so good.
Tasty. I haven't had one since then.
Either.
Yeah, I haven't made it at home. I know. Can't go around. We were just talking about fucking Corona seltzers during the day at barbecues. Can't go around drinking bourbon at a barbecue.
No.
No, you won't make it.
No.
You'll make it like.
I don't know.
Shut the fuck up, Keto Bob.
I need to get
you. I haven't seen you get all tuned up. Bro, when you were a heavy gentleman, you could fucking drink about 13 Jack and Diets before I started seeing it on your face.
Yep.
I don't think you're making it that distance no more, bro.
I don't think so either. I need to be careful.
Oh, fuck yeah. You'll be like, I'm fine. 3 Jack and Cokes later, you'll be Seth.
Bro, I haven't had
Jack and Diet in a while.
I haven't had a buzz from alcohol in
quite some time.
A long time.
No, It's not good for your performance.
Probably this entire little
100 days here.
100 days.
Yeah.
Different man.
The other restaurant that I wanted to mention that I do love is J Prime down in San Antonio. Steak 48 and Houston was really good too.
Someone just hit me up. They're going to J Prime in 2 weeks. They got him and his girlfriend are going out for a special night. He's like, anything on the menu I should look out for? I'm like, bro.
All of it.
I was like, it's all good. I was like, seafood Taller, tomahawk if they have it. And I forgot the chef's name. I forgot his name to tell him
I just know his fucking Instagram name now.
I know.
I don't know his actual name.
I told him, I was like, I'll figure it out and we'll drop his name. But
I'm gonna do it right now.
But he's like, is there any specific appetizers? I'm like, bro, I don't fully remember what we got.
How'd you forget his name? It's Robert. Robert Garcia.
Yeah.
He's executive chef at J Prime Steakhouse. Fucking place is awesome. He was doing some homemade shit over the weekend. Yeah.
I want to go to Texas so bad.
I can't wait to go back to Texas. Can't wait. Yeah. That place was delicious. I will. Yep, Steak 48 in Houston was good. That was a very rich sides we had there.
That was our trip with Shane and Zach.
Shane and Zach.
Yeah.
I love that place. I loved
It was hot as fuck that week.
I loved the Jack and Diet glasses as well. Like the highball glass that came out in. Heavy. And then they poured like the Diet Coke from the little miniature 8-ounce glass Diet Coke bottle. Mm-hmm. I loved it. Made me just feel special.
The Diet Coke was better because it came from a glass.
It was really good. And they were heavy pours. Solid dinner.
I love a heavy
Abraham
pour.
was the server. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brought us out fucking donut tree.
Yeah. A
beignets.
beignet tree.
Yeah.
It wasn't even on the menu.
Beignets are like donut in the southern for donut.
Is it French?
I don't fucking know. I'm just making things
up. I
up.
think beignet is French for donut.
I think it's Texas for have a fucking donut and shut the fuck up.
I remember there being some sick rides there, too.
I love saying shit that makes no sense on here. It makes me sound like smarter but dumber.
I like the people that like think we're serious and they're like, beignet, French for donut. Hey, honey.
It's Texas for donuts. It's donuts in Texas. You fucking Seth over here, you dick. I don't know how the fuck like we go from this to like after this like fucking going into a big meeting and like you got to be serious business numbers, fucking all this shit. I don't know. I guess that's the same thing with surgeries. Like Prisk saying he listens to fucking Snoop Dogg, and like gangster rap while he's fucking in surgery. I'm like, excuse me, can you turn off gin and juice and fix my fucking tricep?
Are his hands like dead locked, no shake, and then he's just like bobbing in the fucking little Snoop Dogg,
fucking gin and juice. And you're like, excuse me, please stop killing people and selling drugs and fix my tricep in your head. That's what makes everything so great about like whenever you get on a good job site listening to tunes and like you're like digging in someone's backyard and it's hot as fuck, but you're with your buddies and you feel like you're actually fixing something at their house. Like when you get in that work environment, you become like such a fucking incredible productive person. Mm-hmm. It's insane.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I love it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to go. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Texas.
And it's cool that some of the good that came from this shitbox of a coronavirus is like how businesses have been able to operate and reach out to their community and like the Alpine Butcher, Wolf's Fish, how they've had to change how they do business. Again, Wolf's Fish, best seafood. I'm still waiting from the box. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Mike.
I don't know.
Put in like, excuse me, would you please send us a $2,000 order? Like, Mike, you can't just go sending those types of orders in, okay? Let's get some halibuts and some shrimps and some scallops. Well, everybody needs them. Mm-hmm. Can't order all the food, Mike's. Can't do that.
I love seafood.
I need scallops. I want scallops and halibut. That's all I want. I bought. Did I tell you I bought fish from the frozen food section?
Yeah, you said it was bad.
I about vomited.
Yeah.
I can't believe I used to eat it.
Where'd you
get? I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay.
It's horrible. I'm just going to say how bad it is. How the fuck did I ever eat that fish 6 meals a day? You disgusting sick son of a bitch.
No wonder you smelled like it all the time.
I don't want to do that shit. I'm just going to eat Mediterranean type diet thing like Pris told me to eat and be healthy. And
we got a few seafood items from downtown.
Oh yeah, how were they?
We're doing the swordfish tonight.
Nice.
But we did the tuna Thursday night, and it was fucking
delicious.
It was delicious. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I overcooked mine a little bit.
I'm ordering,
but it was really good.
Also, Bala has a discount code, Bala10, for Dexter Outdoors knives. That's the knives he uses.
Yeah.
So I'm going to order some knives, too, so I can do my filleting of my... I hate cutting
Careful
steaks.
With those.
I'm thinking I'm going to buy their glove, too.
Yeah.
So I don't slice my finger open.
Like a knight?
Bro,
it's like chainmail or whatever it's called. Is that?
I don't know what it is. He doesn't wear a
chainmail.
He wears this other glove.
Yeah.
Bro, those knives will fillet your fucking phalanges so fast.
You won't know it. You won't know it at first.
Bro, it'll cut down to your fucking bone instantly because the way he cuts those fish, he's just psh. So I'm ordering some of the knives anyway. Even though I might cut myself, I'm gonna get the mitt.
Be careful.
I got to. But I'm tired of tired of the knives not cutting the way I want to. Like, and I have some decent knives, but I just want some really nice shit. Ball of 10, you get these things. They're 10% off all of his knives on Dexter Outdoors. Here I am fucking plugging them too. I just want people to save some money and enjoy some time.
I like buying cool stuff.
I'm going to fucking cut them bitches. Yep. Get to eat my red meat once a week. Yep. You fat fuck.
Always thinking about food.
I am, dude. I'm such a... I fucked up this weekend. I ate like shit yesterday. I feel bad about myself because I was doing really good. And then I ate kind of shitty yesterday because we were eating minimal stuff at the hospital. Like I was eating all healthy stuff. And then yesterday I just ate a couple too many snacks. It just happens.
What did you eat?
There's fucking rice cakes. They fucking kill me. Peanut butter and jelly rice cakes.
That's not that bad.
I eat 3 or 4 of them things like just snap of the fingers. I had 2. And then all of a sudden, like, I woke up in the middle of the night because baby got up and it seemed like a really good reason to eat 2 more. I ate 4 peanut butter and jelly rice cakes. That's what I feel bad about. But, like, I need to eat all of them.
Like one.
One would have been fine. One would have been sufficient. You know? So,
we can sit down. I'll get you on a program.
Fuck off.
You'll be 187 in no time.
No.
I'm not following your shit, Bob.
I'm not doing that. I'm not an endurance athlete. I'm just getting back in shape. I am 215, so I feel pretty good about that.
That's good.
My arm is back.
I saw that.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the same, like, it doesn't, my arm is coming back. It doesn't have the same, obviously, the outside depth. You know what I mean? And then, like, but everything's coming back. Tricep.
It has more of a normal tricep shape now.
Yeah.
Bicep looks like it's engaging.
Yeah, everything hits.
How's your elbow? Does the elbow still hurt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, elbow hurts. I beat the shit out of it yesterday with physical therapy stuff. Just sore. That's all it is, just sore. They said
that's the tie-in, right? Like that's what that hurts, like the screws that are in there.
I have no fucking clue. All I know is that it's the swelling comes back a little bit from the minimal from doing the PT. And then other than that, it just hurts because like I'm pushing it. Like I use the band. I'm not going above and beyond what I'm supposed to do. Some people are like, oh, I was back doing this. They said the most whenever you like will re-rupture it or fucking you'll pull the screws out, something like that. You'll fuck it up. They said most people fuck it up within their weeks between 6 and 12 because they start feeling their Cheerios again. All of a sudden, like I'm able to do a push-up. I can do a push-up. However, can I do 20 push-ups? No. Do I want to? Yes. Yeah. Is it worth it? No. So I'm just following the protocol of the people that do this for a living. And they know I'm a little bit of an asshole, so they still push me a little further. So it's like, that's good.
That is good.
Let's go. Let's see. But I'm just excited, like, I have muscle again. Like, it's there. It engaged. It's fully there. I'm pumped. That means it's going to come back.
It is going to come back.
I'm going to look normal. Yep. It's all cool. This tricep, it doesn't look the same, but I think it's just because it doesn't have the same fullness. So, I mean, over time.
You haven't been able to push the blood there.
Let's say I haven't lifted the goddamn thing in 6.5 fucking weeks.
Yeah. That should happen. That should happen.
You know what I mean? I was thinking, I'm like, oh, it doesn't look the same quite yet. And I'm like, I haven't done any exercises with it for about 6.5.
You tore it, got it repaired, and haven't trained it. So
I'll be gosh darned. What are you thinking?
Happy it's still attached and you're good. And
I am. I'm okay.
Kim gets the results of her MRI today.
Oh, really?
1 o'clock. Yeah.
See how that goes.
See what's going on with that knee of hers.
Yep. Yep. Healthy. Prisk is my mom. My mom has horrible feet.
Yeah.
Fucked up foot. She's had 2 foot surgeries that have laid her up. She doesn't walk properly. She can't walk in her bare feet in her shoe on her 1 foot because it's all fucked up. And you remember how Prisk said there's no minor surgeries, just minor surgeons?
Yeah.
I believe minor surgeons operated on her foot.
Yeah.
I believe that they sucked. And he is the foot guy.
Yeah. It's his specialty.
He is one of the best foot surgeons in the country. So I've been talking to my mom.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, just go.
You got to. Oh.
Let me just go and get it looked at.
I know, but bro, you know how foot surgery is like the most. You walk on your feet. You know what I mean?
It's a bad surgery to have.
Yeah.
No matter what. No matter if it's just a bunion or a
There
fucking.
were times whenever she said, "Cut the fucking thing off." Like, it's that bad.
Yeah.
Like, she has to wear shoes. She can't walk in her bare feet.
Yeah.
Like, her toes are dislocated and on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like, all fucked up looking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, kind of think you should go see him. You know, because he was in here, one of his most intense surgery where he said he made the 15 incisions on that foot. That's some intense shit. I think that's along the same lines of what my mom would have to go through. Mm-hmm. Like pins through. She's had pins in her toes, and then the surgery didn't happen the way it was supposed to. I'm not well versed. She's more than I, obviously. But yeah. And then after it all, fucking toes dislocated and started going on top of each other.
Oh my God.
Fucking nightmare. So
yeah,
I kept
foot, ankle, knee. I don't want anything surgically done.
You know what pisses her off the most? Because she was over yesterday. Because I was telling her, talking to her about Prisk. You gotta go see him. Just go see him.
Yeah.
Let's just go have a consult. I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Prisk, all this good stuff. And she's like, and I told her, my dad was there. I was like, Prisk told me, he said, there's no minor surgeons, just minor surgeons. Just no minor surgeries, just minor surgeons. My dad goes, well, we've had 2 of them. And my mom's like, he's not an arrogant fuck, is he? And I'm like, no, Mom. He's a good dude. Mm-hmm. He's very confident in himself. He's a fucking big-time surgeon. And I looked at my dad, and he's like, the last surgeon was a fucking asshole. Like, we thought like that his arrogance was a good thing, that he was confident he could fix it.
Yeah.
And he kept saying that, I won't fuck it up, and then did. So there's, just bitter. Mean as fuck. Could you imagine having a fucked up foot that you couldn't do anything on?
Yeah, I mean, how could you trust anyone?
I get jerked off if I don't do cardio for a day like today. Mm-hmm. Man, fuck that shit.
She literally can't even walk around her house.
In her bare feet? No, she always has. She has different types of shoes for everything, dude.
Kim has to wear shoes all the time too.
Really?
Like at home, she's either wearing like slippers with a sole on them or flip flops.
Yeah.
Because her feet are so bad from playing soccer.
No shit.
Her foot against the hardwood floors
hurts.
It is the fucking worst.
Man.
Like right back from her toes, like the pad of your foot, the ball of your foot.
Yeah.
And then
I'm a barefoot guy.
Yeah, me too.
In the summertime, barefoot outside, I prefer it. I just like it.
Yeah, she wears them all the time too.
No shit. Mm-hmm. Cool beans. Mm-hmm. Well, this has been one hell of a podcast. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Again, all good stuff. Everybody just keep being a hardworking motherfucker.
That's it.
Make sure you're impacting other people's lives with your positivity. Being a good motherfucker. Show people that you appreciate their hard work, even if thank you, commending these people and anybody for their hard work, what they do, and other people commending you for your hard work. I cannot stress just being a good motherfucker enough. Can't stress it enough. But Shaner, we got some questions over there.
Yep.
Do we need to
There's a weird smirk. Did you see the smirk?
That's why I'm asking. I was going to ask this question here. Mm-hmm. Do we need to review these before you ask them, or are you just going in?
I think we're good.
Yeah, that's what you told Alexi. We're just going in. Don't worry. You don't got to see it.
Nope.
We're just going to go in you. All right, Shane. These are adult-loaded questions from this card game that we got here. None of these questions, I say this if you're a first-time listener, none of the shit that we're about to say is to be taken too seriously. They're supposed to be fun. You're supposed to ask anybody, your significant other, your coworkers. Don't send it out in a company-wide email unless you work for 4DH. Otherwise, you'll probably get in trouble. Reprimanded in some way, shape, or form. Other than that, Shane, ask away. Let's have some fun.
All right. What one word describes your sexual prowess?
I'm gonna.
Can we define the last word you said?
Prowess is the great skill or ability. Being damn good at what you do and able to do it for a long time.
So what
Urban
one?
Urban Dictionary. Thank you for.
Yeah, thanks. You could have got a Webster. What the fuck? So
read the
one word?
question.
What one word describes your sexual prowess?
So what one word describes my sexual performance?
Ability.
Sexual ability. Mm-hmm. All right.
Man, I got one word, not a phrase.
Efficient.
I can't top it. That's it. Fuck it.
Underrated.
Underrated.
That's Shane. Look
Yep.
at Shane. Yeah, that defines you for sure. Efficient's pretty fucking good, because that means you are definitely getting off and not waste. You're not wasting any time. She's getting off. You're getting off. It's in.
Yep.
Oh man, great word.
One of us is getting off.
This fucking guy right here. I am efficient. Man, it's a great word for being for underperforming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is probably my word.
Oh, he didn't underperform. He's just efficient.
Yeah, your fucking Tinder profile.
Efficient in the bedroom.
Efficient in the bedroom. Oh, so you're going to get me off quick. Yeah. No.
Yes.
Not me? Wait, who?
If by me you mean me, not you.
If by us you mean me, yes, absolutely. Efficient's great.
Oh, that's good.
Giving. That's a good one.
Being a giver.
Yep. I'll go back to the summertime thing. It's crazy on how fucked up my mind is when it comes to just sex and how I relate everything to seasonal food and sex. Mm-hmm. Like summer sex is different than winter sex. Yeah, it's like two completely different things. Mm-hmm. In my head, all of a sudden, I cut all this wood, bearskin rug, fucking you up. Summertime, all tuned up, sun's going down, evening loving in Bob's bathroom, doesn't know I'm in there. It's great. I'll take it. It's good times.
It is. It's like
I equate car sex and truck bed sex to summertime too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no better. I don't want a blowjob in the wintertime in the truck.
Oh.
I mean, I'll take one.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but I just windows down. Yeah, little roadhead. Good times. I like that.
That was a good one, Shane.
I like
good
it.
Question.
I lost. Bob definitely took that one. I'll take the.
Just came to me there.
Efficient.
All right. What is the most masculine quality that you have?
Take one from the list. Fuck.
Look at this jawline,
Look
Shane.
at his jawline. Look at these hands.
I'm not asking
Look at these
personally.
boots. You see these boots on my feet?
I'd say I mean a couple. I'm not gonna.
The most masculine one.
The most.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Physically, like a physical feature, or like an act I do, something I do.
Yeah, one of each.
I'll give one of each. One, I think my mustache and my jawline.
Yeah, your face.
My face, everything right here, masculine. What I do is I really like to take care of my people, my family, my wife. I really, really like to take care of them. I think that's about as masculine as you can get.
I'd probably say my whole entire appearance.
Head to toe.
Bro, I mean, just, we got a Funko Pop that's fucking sitting here like, oh, look at this fucking heck.
Look at these fucking guys here.
I'd probably say, like, because I wear boots every day. I wear, like, my jeans. I enjoy tucking my shirt in with a belt. Beard. Very strong attributes. I'm physically strong. Mm-hmm. And then most masculine thing I do, probably split wood, lay pipe.
Fuck. And you gotta say it like that, like fuck.
Like I'm in a porno movie or something. No, I think I will say that you hit a good point on there. Being masculine, I don't think it defines like what is being a man. A very manly, masculine thing. Taking care of your people is one of the most important things you can do as a man. Even if you don't split wood, wear boots, all that shit, everything that I talk about enjoying, cutting grass, all that. I think one of the most manly, masculine traits that a person can possess is taking care of his people. Mm-hmm. You know, I think that's what you should pride yourself on, whether you work in IT, whether you are in an office setting or outside working all the time. This whole podcast today was revolving around people doing a good job and becoming better, whether it's with all the fucking crazy shit going on in the world, or whether it's at your place of work, working in the restaurant, being a nurse, out there digging holes, building hardscapes, whatever you're doing. You're taking care of your people. You're doing better. You are being a hardworking, good motherfucker. It's one of the best traits you can have as a person. Good question, Shane.
Cool. Last one. If you knew you were having sex for the last time, what would you do to make it memorable?
Oh, you broke my heart saying the last time. It's tough, man. It depends on my mood, because sometimes I like finishing from behind. Sometimes I like finishing on top. Sometimes I'm all about, like, her finishing me off with her hand. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on my mood.
Depends what day it is.
Yeah. Because sometimes I'm like, yeah, like, you take care of me, you're all in there. And sometimes I like, nothing better than bending you over, putting your face in the sink, and finishing my way.
Showing you the 50 states.
I'll bend you over a barrel and show you the 50 states.
No one says that.
It's from a movie. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because me personally, I'm always up for a story and a beer. You want to tell me something fucked up, grab a drink? Yeah. Tell me a story.
I mean, I don't know if I do anything out of what I usually do. I mean, we have a very interesting sex life, me and my wife.
Yeah.
And
not you and I, no.
And
we made eye contact a couple times talking about some shit today. Fucked me up a little bit. But going on.
But yeah, I mean, I probably nothing out of the ordinary.
No.
Just.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm trying to have a hard time. I'm having a hard time with it because there's many things I like. I mean,
like, it's not like I'm waiting on this. I'm holding off on using this one killer move.
No,
I've used them all.
I mean, it's pretty great about living in the country. I can do whatever I want. Kids are asleep. I can fuck you in the front yard, backyard, the driveway.
Actually, that's what I do. It wouldn't be anything special, like physically. It would be like a location, maybe a new, fresh location.
Memorable time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a waterfall.
Like a waterfall. Like maybe public setting. Like, I don't know.
Would you do it? Would you have sex in a public setting where people could see you?
Now it's like,
pretend you're not you. Pretend you're just. I don't know. That's fucked up. I'm not really for putting on a show. I mean, I've had sex in public spaces. I'm cool with that.
I mean, not
like on display.
Yeah, it wouldn't
like,
be more of
hello.
like, it wouldn't be a display. It would be like only we are seeing it, but like there's people around and they don't see us. But yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much. The
right situation, I'd probably throw down
just about anywhere.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm all for it.
I'm proud.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care if other people do it too. Just don't involve me.
Yeah, don't ask me.
Don't like make eye contact with me. Don't give me a thumbs up. None of that shit. Just focus on what you're doing.
Yep.
I'll take a gander. Be like, I'll be excited. I'll tell people about it.
Yeah.
I saw 2 people fucking in a parking lot. There's a dude getting roadhead. It's awesome. Don't make eye contact with me or anything. Just do your thing.
Yeah, just take a gander.
Yeah. Take a peek. See the goods. It's enjoyable. That's why you're doing it.
That's why I do it.
You can get arrested for it, though.
Yeah. Yep.
Can you?
Parking lot sex? Yeah, for sure.
Why would I get arrested for it?
Indecent exposure, possible something else.
That sucks. That's no fun.
Live life on the edge.
I guess that's why my windows are tinted. I can get blowjobs anywhere.
Then it might be legal.
Yeah.
What's
it's
with
legal
the
if
tinted
they don't
windows?
see
How'd you see through here? You had to
How'd
really
you know we're in here?
You had to really fucking look, dude. Well, the car going back and forth and me hearing you say, don't stop, is one of the reasons I stopped.
If they didn't see it, did it happen?
I don't know. I'm not a fucking lawyer, and I'm not getting involved in that shit. Oh, man. Good question, Shane.
Yeah, good choices today.
I liked it. Good job. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Make sure that you share the shit out of this podcast and just keep spreading all the good shit. Slap that woman on the ass. Give her a big old kiss. Drink a Corona Seltzer on a hot day. Bye-bye.